Make Music Day was started 36 years ago by French Minister of Culture Jacques Lang in Paris. Inspired by a friend's observation that the music is everywhere and the concert is nowhere, Lang set out to create a day that would bring people out of their homes and into the street to play and appreciate music. The idea was simple. Anyone and everyone, amateurs, part-time professionals, and established artists, would be encouraged to perform in public spaces on the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. With this simple idea in mind, the first Make Music Day, then known as Fête de la Musique, took place in Paris in June of 1982. Since then, the small street fair in Paris has grown to more than 750 cities in over 120 countries across the globe, including over 50 cities in the United States. One of the largest celebrations of Make Music Day in the USA takes place right here in Salem, Oregon. In 2017, our second year of participation, Salem saw over 100 local performers of all genres of music, from alternative to zydeco, play on over 30 stages, and we're hoping to make 2018 even larger. If you would like to perform, host a stage, volunteer, or just keep up with the news about this year's Make Music Day celebration, please visit makemusicday.org/Salem.
I'm here with Charlie, also known as Robotic Torres. How's it going today?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm just happy to be here.
So just a second ago, you were telling me that people try just using robot noises to get your attention. How's that work out?
It's horrible, but it's also good at the same time because it gives me something to tell people about.
Okay.
So, yeah, I would be walking around instead of people calling me robotic or even my name. I just hear noises and I immediately turn around. So I heard, I'm like, hey, what's up?
Is that a occupational hazard from being a beatboxer?
It is because anywhere I am, I mean, even sometimes I have fun with it. So sometimes I'll write, I'll go to Starbucks or anything and instead of saying my actual name, I'll give out something way opposite or just for them to be like, all right, what's this? And they just make sounds. I'm like, all right, it's me. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So how long have you been beatboxing and doing the sound effects, for lack of a better term?
So beatboxing in general, since I was 8 years old.
Wow, yeah. Really? So for a while now, for at least like 9-10 years.
Yeah, I'm currently 19 right now.
Okay,
turning 20 next month. So yeah, it was Men in Black 2 with Will Smith doing all the sound effects with Steve speaking to the aliens. Right. It's the first thing that caught my attention. Eventually, just Michael Jackson did a lot of beatboxing, a lot of songs, at least during interviews. So a lot of that was able to get my attention. So from just noises to then when I found out beatboxing and actual, music and everybody did it in hip hop, it turned to me actually wanting to do it in music and not just noises, just like Michael Winslow does.
I was getting ready to ask you about Michael Winslow, if he was an inspiration.
He definitely
I can imagine. How old were you when you saw the first Police Academy movie? Was that what got you started, or?
Well, first it was, like I said, Men in Black 2. Mm-hmm. Then from that, back when I was 10 years old, that's when we got our first computer. And then that's when I started learning about the internet. And then that's when I learned about the movie. My mom showed me. She's like, hey, I got some things from Blockbuster. Old name, by the way.
Blockbuster. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's how long it's been. So I got the movie. We started watching it. And I'm like, how is he doing it? Is this real? Found out it was. So after that, it just evolved to being able to be part of hip hop, and now I do all sorts of genres, which is pretty sweet.
Okay. And did you always just want to do the beatbox? Have you never wanted to rap or spit rhymes or anything like that?
Yeah, I stutter a lot, so definitely rap is not my strong suit.
That's not your thing. Okay, no, that's fair enough. And we need beats, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. So, and do you do stuff with other rappers around town where you supply the beats and people rhyme over the top?
Yeah. Right now, I'm currently looking for more artists to speak around. Especially that's why I love that. Here Music Day, I get to see all of them in different platforms, and then I get to speak with them and see what we can work on. But after my high school year, I started my own studio inside my house, and that way I got to meet a lot more artists that came to my personal studio. And we got to work on things. I never got anything finished, so sadly I wasn't able to actually put them out there for the world. Right. But at least I still have the contacts, and we're still working on things for the future, which is pretty cool.
What else? What has music meant in your life, and how is beatboxing? Is it like kept you out of jail or dead, or you hear those kind of stories?
Yeah, since I'd done it all through my years, and when I was 13 in middle school, that's the first time I ever been out and performed. So the way it happened, I was just in an assembly at school. Then the principal came up to me and said, "Hey, we're going to throw you out there, by the way. I know it's, your first time." Since 2 days after that, I was going to do my first talent show. So she said, "Good luck, and there's the mic for you." I'm like, in my head, this is a jungle. I'm not ready for this. But after that, I started to get the confidence, and definitely it opened a lot of doors for me. After that, I've just done a lot more things with the community, and that's why it's brought a lot of happiness to my life.
One thing I really find interesting about beatboxing, as I was thinking about you when you were coming in, was this is one thing that you truly can just do by yourself anywhere. You don't need any special gear. You don't need an amp. You don't need a guitar. And even, you can kind of practice your patterns on drums, but at the end of the day, you still need some sticks to make it feel right. Did that play into this at all? Was that one of those things that you find yourself walking down the street and you're just in your mind is going and...
Way too much. That's all I gotta say. Like, I would have people that remember me, and I see them in the street, and they say, "Hey, do you still beatbox?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I still breathe, so I kind of have to."
Right.
So anywhere I am, I'll be at work, and I'll be tapping, then I'll find the rhythm to it, and I'll start just until customers come in. Then I have to stop it, of course. But even then, sometimes I see myself. I see little kids and stuff, I show them like, "Hey, do you like music?" And I start doing it just so they're like, "Is that really you?" So I do it all the time, even when I'm not noticing it. it's like another language to me, basically.
Okay, that's really cool. And you work within the community. You said you're out spreading the word. I saw you last year at Make Music Day, and you're going to be at Make Music Day, I would imagine, this year.
Yeah, which I'm excited about. I almost forgot what day it was then until I saw Julie saying, "Hey, it's the 21st. Don't forget every year." I'm like, that makes sense.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing I ever did, where it kind of got my name out there, was the Urban Art Fest. It was an event called over in Chemeketa. They did it every year, and there was basically a lot of urban art, of course, graffiti, break dancers, and no rappers, and myself as a beatboxer. And that's what really caught everybody's attention, that there's, beatboxers here in Salem, and there's more than just to the norm, as in just rapping and breakdancing, of course. So it was cool that I was able to show a lot of people that what else is we beatboxing is, really.
And so, where, if someone's looking for more information on you, do you have a Facebook page, a SoundCloud, or anything like that?
Yeah, right now I'm currently posting more now that I have more time off for my beatboxing in general. So anywhere you search is Robotic Torres or Robotic 47 is what I'm calling my clothing line. Okay. I'm also doing my merchandise from that. So if you look any of that on Facebook, Twitter, on YouTube as well. And of course, I've been on CCTV many times, so you'll see a couple of my things on there. Right. And I featured on TED Talks a while ago here in Salem, which is sweet. So there's definitely a lot of footage out there for everybody to see, which is good.
Slow it down. Oh yes, I can. If I wrote you up. Oh man. One, two, three, one, two, three. Yeah.
How do you feel about Make Music Day? You participated last year. You think it's a good thing for the community, or the part it plays in the community?
Oh, definitely. I love it. It's a platform for everybody. That's what everybody always looks for. There's no longer excuse for not to be out there and perform.
Right.
I mean, I don't remember if I ever made one when I was younger, but definitely being thrown on there was the best thing that ever happened to me. And so I hope many people do that for their friends, because they definitely need to be out there showing what they got, showing you can do a lot more than you're actually thinking of.
Awesome. Any collaborations planned for this year, like last year?
I know me and Gabe from Sarah RV talked a little bit, and we're going to work on a couple things. I know we might do a beatbox workshop soon.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to contact him on that, which I'm pretty excited, because I've never done one myself. I've always wanted to teach others how to beatbox. The other people I've taught has been my girlfriend and my sister, which hasn't gone so well.
No. And do you really start with cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots?
I start with that. Then sometimes I just joke. I would just go, "All right, you ready? Okay." And they're like, "All right, no, I'm done."
That's some, postgraduate work there. It sounds like.
It's like, I mean, I got thrown into the jungle, so I let them do it too.
Do you have any advice for young people that want to get into beatboxing or music in general? What would you tell somebody that came to you and said, Charlie, I really want to do this, but I don't know how?
My thing is, I learned all from YouTube. YouTube is the best thing out there just to learn. Besides recipes and all that, beatboxing, think of it as a language. Take your time with it, and really just find what genre you like and start with that. That's what I did. Of course, mine was hip hop, and it evolved to EDM and all sorts of techno kind of stuff. And sometimes just without thinking, just do it. That's really all I can say. If you don't do it, then you're not going to be able to accomplish it.